Hey everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino, back for my post-market wrap up on this. I'm not going to say it, but I still have my little sign. Lovely! Okay, I said it. Lovely day. It was a lovely day, and an interesting day, especially towards the end. I want to talk about that. There was an earthquake, which rattled the stock market. I mean, an actual earthquake. It was felt in parts of Southern California, and the market reacted to that before news even got out. Very, very interesting, and I want to talk about that like I said here. So today is Thursday, April 5th, 2018. Okay, stocks finished higher. Now, I really, really hope you were watching that bond market right on my website, because it did exactly what I said would happen. However, it didn't last, and I want to talk about that too, so let's do it. Let's start off with that. So bonds were selling off today, and I explained to you earlier they would not allow this to happen. They will prop up the bond market. That's just the way it is. It's the new norm. So they actually got in there and they started propping up those bonds. I took a snapshot of it. I posted it all over my social networks. And it was working. Prop, prop, prop. Then all of a sudden, bonds started to sell off again. Rates are creeping up. Mark my words here. They will not allow this to continue. Tomorrow, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to get in there and start buying up those bonds. Forget about it. It's just not going to happen in this environment. Rates will be kept low. Forget whatever comes out of the mouth of any person from the Federal Reserve. They're playing a game here. They're saying one thing, and they're still in here buying bonds. I don't care. That's who's buying it. It's the Federal Reserve. It's the banks. That's it. No investor would really, with a couple of functioning brain cells, is going to get in here and start locking up cash for a decade or more in this environment. It's just not going to happen. But we know the game. We understand how they're going to play it. So anyway, they pushed up stocks today. The dollar did get a little stronger. Silver put on a little bit of a gain. Gold finished down. Okay, I hate talking about gold and silver. You know that. They have zero. They have zero price discovery mechanism behind them. It's all fake. Like everything else, it's all just being rigged and twisted and fake, and that's okay. So let's talk about how this market reacted towards the end of the day. It's interesting. Well, let me back up a moment. I did close my position on XLF. I closed the whole thing, not just a part of it, all at one shot, and I posted it all over my social networks. I really ripped the face off of that. A little over 110% profit in 2 days. Phenomenal trade. Okay, I entered this, and I posted this all over my social networks when I did it. Now, it's interesting the way this played out. So I bought this position here, was going exactly like I wanted it to. Oh, I'm happy. Then all of a sudden I'm watching it, boom, 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 starts going down. I'm like, what's going on? I got a little nervous about it. I really didn't know what was going on, so I took up a small hedge. You all know how to hedge your positions. If you don't, go to my website, traderschoice.net, look for Gordon Gekko's picture, and click on the link there. It'll take you to my publications page. Sometimes you got to be a little cautious sometimes. So I was maybe a little overly cautious. I took up a hedge there. Then all of a sudden we get news that an earthquake hit Southern California. It actually originated someplace else, but they did feel it, and that's what rattled the market towards the end. I believe had that earthquake not hit, stocks would have finished higher. We'll see what happens tomorrow here. I still believe that this market is going to be pushed higher. Regardless of where it actually should be. You know that. It's fake. But they're going to do whatever they can to push it up. So we'll see how this plays out over the next couple of days. But that's my take on it. I hate sounding like some kind of perma bull. But I just don't trust these sell-offs. They don't last. They find a way to prop up that bond market and or buy stocks. So That's it. If they're going to do that, they're going to play their game, we're going to play ours. It's that simple. All right, pretty much that's it for today. But I cannot stress this enough. And there's some imbeciles who seem to be posting here on my on this channel, for which I delete their comments. Oh, Greg, the bond market isn't important. Who cares about the bond market? Either they're trolling or they don't understand the dynamic behind it. The debt market is the largest aspect of this market. I mean, there's no comparison to anything else. So when the debt market moves, everything else moves with it. So that's just the most basic explanation. And if you don't get that, well then there's something seriously wrong with you. All right, with that said, I will see you in the morning, and we're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. Bye.